Hello my beautiful love goods and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different, y'all. I am doing I guess you could call it a Fab 5 makeover of Johnny Zest's house and his life, basically. And yeah, I gave him a little bit of plastic surgery, y'all. I don't care. I just wanted to make him look more like the Johnny Zest that I see, you know, just to give him a little bit of zhuzh. And, you know, might not be entirely realistic. Of course it's not. It's a video game. But this is how I used to really play The Sims 4 sometimes, is I would just like find Sims that are townies, just give them little makeovers, you know, renovate their houses, you know, do everything. So yes, in this video, there is a Create a Sim kind of makeover as well as a house renovation. So it's a lot in one, but I had a lot of fun doing it. It was one of my favorite things. I just had so much fun playing around in CAS, just, you know, making Johnny look a little different. And I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, I wish you wouldn't have messed with his face or anything. It's a video game. Yeah. I just wanted to, because I just wanted to have fun. And you know what? I did. I missed it. I haven't really played The Sims 4 just to have fun in the longest time, and I needed this. So yeah, I definitely recommend you all give this a try. But anyway, I wanted to give Johnny a better look because I was like, you know what? He cannot be a stand-up comedian with this getup. I mean, a plaid jacket with green jeans, excuse me. No, honey. And you know, the pompadour might have been a thing for a while, but that one, no, not that great, honey. And also his brows, they're like, obviously he's dyed his hair, but he forgot his brows because, and I know that's, you know, weird because you don't really dye your eyebrows, but they were like the cheese yellow hair color, and his hair was blonde. I was like, no, we're fixing that. He's getting his brows done. He's getting a microblade job. I don't care what it is. He's getting it. So he can get it. You know what I mean? But essentially, think of this as me coming in as resident Johnny, he's never been called that, Jonathan Van Ness of the Fab Five, and also Bobby Burke, because Bobby's my man. He's amazing. I love Bobby. He's so great. Just can we appreciate Bobby? He's so underrated and underappreciated sometimes, but they're all amazing. Yeah, so I just came in and I gave Johnny a whole new look, made over his everything, basically, gave him new outfits. I kind of wanted to keep with the casual vibe with him, you know, but at the same time, I wanted him to be, you know, a little put together, you know, because he goes to stand-up shows and he's trying his best, so he can be Johnny Zest. Rhyme. But anyway, I've had coffee, so you can tell that I am wired. But I had a lot of fun doing this, and I just, yeah, he looks pretty good. I mean, he doesn't look the exact same as the original Johnny Zest, but, you know, I think he looks better, no lie. I mean, he looks pretty good for Johnny Zest. You know, he's looking damn fine. So, you know, also, I use some of the Get Famous content because I realize that I don't do that enough. I don't play around and create a sim enough, and a lot of the content that we have that's new, I'm just like not very familiar with. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to start doing some videos like this just for fun once in a while when I feel like I need it, and I definitely needed it. So this hair that I use a lot in his like formal wear and his party outfits it's that new slicked back hair from Get Famous, and it looks actually really nice. And I gave him this base game hair, so where it's like sometimes he slicks his hair back, but when he lets it down, it looks really good like this. And I actually like this base game hair. I wasn't really digging it back in the day, but in this particular color, it actually looks kind of okay on him, and it gives him like this boyish charm, you know, like I can definitely see him being like 21 and like, you know, everything. And he's been disowned by his parents because he quit college. At least that's what I assume, because it says in the description that he quit school. I don't know if he quit high school or he quit college. I just want to say he quit college because, like, I don't know, like, quitting school is, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's harder to do that nowadays. But yeah, but I just wanted to give him like a casual, but really like put together look at the same time, and I think he looks pretty good. I don't know. I feel like I did a good job on Johnny. So I definitely want to do this with some other Sims. Just do let me know. The only Sim that I will not touch is our precious boy Bob Pancakes. He is perfection. He doesn't need fixing at all. Eliza Pancakes, she might need a little bit of a makeover because, she could do better. She's a little crazy, but, she could do better, honey. Okay. But anyway, we are about to move into the house renovation. I have renovated Johnny's house before a long time ago, and I actually really liked how it came out. But this time, honey, I'm obsessed. I was just channeling my inner Bobby Burke when I was doing it, and I was like, you know what? It's simple. It's a budget renovation because I didn't go past 50,000 simoleons, added to his budget of what he already had. So here it is, and I didn't put a transition there. That looks weird, but yeah, I'll have to fix it in post, which you'll probably be seeing. And anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I made his house look pretty modern, pretty mid-century, and I really love it a lot. I did cheat just a little bit, and I added a little bit of an extension to the house. I kept the original floor plan, of course, but I just imagine that they added a little extension, and they busted down a wall or something, and just gave him a little bit of a like a bigger living room and a sunroom and everything, and it looks really good, and I hope you all like it because I did. I had so much fun with this house. But yeah, I went with a lot of black. You know me. I've been really into really dark colors when it comes to my modern builds. I've been going into like blacks and, other colors here and there. And I was like, oh, I'll add a room. And then I was like, no, I won't. But then I was like, maybe I should. And I did. And it looks really cool. So yeah. But anyway, what are some other Sims that you all would like for me to do? Actually, obviously, like I said, Bob Pancakes, he is untouchable because he is precious. It's not that the Goths need it because the Goths are fabulous. But I could give the Goths another little renovation, a little makeover of themselves and their house because their house isn't particularly glamorous looking. Honestly, it could definitely go for a makeover. Give it a little bit of a modern twist, but still keep that old school goth vibe that we all know and love. Honestly, though, there's something about the goth house, from The Sims 1 that it looked pretty traditional and suburban, but the newer ones look really old school. I don't know what I'm talking about this for, but I added a little bit of, I didn't add a porch, but I added an awning onto the porch so that it looked a little bit more appropriate. And I gave the little sunroom extension a glass roof so he could have lots of light because, seasonal depression exists. And having as much sunlight as possible is great. Honestly, living in somewhere like Oasis Springs would be great for seasonal depression because, sis has got it and I don't like it at all. And it's here and it's... Yeah, but anyway, what else should I talk about? Oh my God, I've run out of steam. But yeah, if you all haven't seen the show called Queer Eye yet, if you have a Netflix subscription or you have access to a friend's Netflix subscription, because I know people do that, watch Queer Eye. It's heartwarming and wonderful. It's basically about, because it's actually like a reboot of an original show from back in the day. I never saw that because, it was, I was very young when it came out. I don't even know if I was alive yet, honestly. When did it come out? I don't remember. Was it the 90s? I'm not sure. But regardless, I would not have been allowed to watch it anyway. But the thing is that it is a series about 5 amazing men who are called the Fab Five, and they're all queer men, and they go in and they pretty much make over these straight men's lives, basically. Not straight men. It's not just straight men. It's just men. They come into men's lives and they just kind of help them. They help them with their fashion to help them feel good about themselves. They're, taking care of themselves, like grooming wise. they redo their house a little bit so they feel better. They kind of help them boost their confidence and their how they taking just oh, it's just great. Just watch it. It's amazing. The only episode that they didn't do it for a guy is the first episode of season 2, and they did it for this really sweet lady named Tammy. And honey, if you will watch this, if you don't want to watch this show, I get it. Watch that episode at least. It's pure and precious, and it will make you cry your eyes out because it. Oh my goodness, Tammy is like is the person we all need in our lives. She's like a sweet, sweet lady, and she deserves so much. She's grown so much, and I love her. But we stan a queen like Tammy. Anyway, yeah, just definitely watch the show. It's kind of amazing. It actually has kind of changed me a little bit. Like, it kind of made me kind of a little bit more aware of the problems that I have in my life, and it didn't necessarily like completely change everything, but it's like, oh yeah, it opened my eyes a little bit. So yeah, but anyway, more about the house. I love it. Like, oh my goodness, this was such a fun renovation. I remember renovating this house some time ago, but this is just like a million times better than when I did it last time. It's just so nice. There's so much, it's like stylish, but also really like, it really seems to fit with his character, at least in my perspective. I obviously went with my favorite door from Get Famous. I used this in a few other builds recently, and I'm kind of obsessed with it because it's got a lot of colors, and I particularly love this swatch because it's got that robin's egg blue color, and I love it. It's like the perfect little punch of color because there is some orange in here in this house, which I've kind of fallen in love with the color orange lately because of that couch and the some other decor in The Sims 4 recently, and it's really, really nice. But yeah, I didn't want to change his house completely. Like, I kept the original floor plan mostly, like the bathroom and the bedroom, and everything's in the same place. It's just much nicer, and it's not a cruddy trailer anymore. It's a fancy modular home. I don't know why I use that accent. I am sorry. But yeah, I really had fun with this build, and it was very much a ride because his house, it was depressing. He had a little single bed, and he had like a cruddy little kitchen, and the only thing I forgot to add back into his house was a microphone and a guitar because he is like a performer. So if you download this house, which is available on the gallery, by the way, username lukeydean and the hashtag lukey, you're gonna have to add that because I forgot while I was renovating it. But you can also find Johnny on the gallery as well under the same username, lukeydean, and the hashtag lukey. Yeah, he's looking pretty good, I think. And he does look a little bit different because I do have a default skin replacement, but thankfully that it didn't actually show up in the gallery like that. I guess because it's a default and everything, and it only shows up in my game, blah blah blah. But I don't know. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoy this video, though. It's honestly longer than I expected. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like super short. No, it's basically 2 videos in one, so it's gonna be a little bit of a longer video. So, but yeah, I really am loving the brick, like the brick wallpaper from Get Famous. It looks really, really nice, and I paired it with a lot of these dark blues, and well, not really dark blues. There's like this kind of medium blue. It's almost like a cobalt blue, and then there's like a really dark blue. I think that those 2 colors really work together quite nicely. The 2 shades, I mean, and they like, I don't know, they really made this house look more masculine, in the traditional sense. And I kind of liked that because, there were some white walls in this house before, and it was looking a little bit stark. It was looking like the black and the white were clashing a little too much, but adding the blue in really did help. And I don't know. It looks pretty daggone nice, I think. And I did add a computer into his bedroom, but I should have put in a guitar or a microphone at least. Thankfully you can, if you do use this for Johnny, you can easily just add it into your game pretty easily, because he does have some money left, I think. At least he should. But yeah, I basically gave him a $50,000 budget for his house renovation, and I had about $6,000 left, I think, maybe a little bit less. I can't really remember, but I think the house came to be about 60-ish thousand, maybe almost 70,000 simoleons altogether, which I think is a pretty good renovation, honestly, for a budget. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I really quite like it. But yeah, who else should I do though? Let me know. Seriously, I'm excited. I really want to do the Goths, because I do love the Goths. Everybody loves the Goths. They've been around since day one. I love Bella Goth. She a queen. She was done unfairly in Sims 2. Just saying, she was given the short end of the stick, but she was still there. She was just wandering around in Strange Town. Yep, I miss the Sims 2 a lot. Okay. But also, I could do the Spencer Kim Lewis family, because I know that, oh no, what is her name? It's not Olivia, because Olivia is the little girl. She's great. I can't remember the mom's name though. What is her name? Shoot, I can't remember. But I really like that little family, and I want to give their house and their whole beings renovations, makeovers, what have you. But yeah, do let me know if you like this format, if you like having the create a sim then the build, or would you like them in separate videos. I think having them in separate videos would be fine. It would be like an extra video on my channel and everything, but I do like having them together if it's just one sim. But yeah, maybe I could do that with some families, but just pick one sim and then give them like a room, like Fab 5 it up, y'all. I don't know. Just give me your ideas and your suggestions down below. It would be really, really great. But yeah, I pretty much finished this build with just a bit of landscaping. I gave him some new like astroturf and some new plants. Just basically just some nice looking, like, I gave him some like palm trees and, ferns and stuff that obviously wouldn't need too much maintenance, because, he's a busy man, and plus he's, not super into landscaping. So I just kept it really simple, and I gave him some astroturf to make it look, nice and pretty, because this green just popped. Like, it just popped with that orange. So, yeah, so I had to do it, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And I also gave him a little gazebo kind of thing out to the side of the house, or the back of the house, technically, if you look at it from the front of the lot. It's back there, and it's just like a little place where there is a picnic table and a grill. You could actually add in a hot tub if you want, but I kind of liked that being there better, because I just feel like he would have, like little dinner parties or something, and maybe he would like have it outside. I kind of wish I would have added some like fairy lights, or cafe lights is what they're called when they are, hung from the ceiling or whatever. Some kind of string lights just dangling, make it look a little bit more inviting. That's something I wish I would have added in there. That would have been great. But yeah. But anyway, be sure to leave your suggestions for any of these types of videos down below. It would be really, really fun to give this a go again. And I had a lot of fun. And in the screenshots, you will see a mixture of the house as well as some screenshots of good old Johnny, because I wanted to show him off too a little bit, just being happy, even though he's not the original Johnny Zest by some people's standards. I still think he carries the vibe of Johnny that I want. So it's all good. But anyway, the house is available on the Sims 4 gallery. You just have to search my username, lukeydean, and the hashtag Lukey. It is called Johnny's Trailer Makeover, and you can also find Johnny on the gallery under my username, lukeydean, and the hashtag Lukey. I know I keep saying it, but I just want to be sure. And yeah, he's looking pretty good. I didn't limit myself to any packs. Because I just didn't want to, because I just wanted to play around with Get Famous, because, the content looks really nice. Like, it's pretty nice. Just saying. It's like, Yes, honey. Can you believe? Yes, I can believe. But anyway, I hope you all had fun. I really did too. I feel good. I feel good today, even though I was like hella depressed this morning and, woke up at like 1 o'clock. I feel good. It wasn't 1 o'clock. I got up before that. But, anyway, here are the screenshots in like a minute because I didn't expect this video to be this long, no lie. But I hope you all enjoyed the video and everything. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out my Ko-fi page if you want to support the channel there. It's basically like an online tip jar, and you can just buy me a coffee, and it's super convenient, and you can do a one-time donation basically, and it's super helpful. And also check out my Instant Gaming link. That's basically an affiliation link where you can buy a game on Instant Gaming, and I get a little tiny percentage. Instant Gaming is a website basically where you can get discount game codes, and there's a lot of good deals right now. Get Famous is $30. So yeah, I know that there are sales right now going on for Cyber Monday and everything, but there's more sales there too. So just check it out. It's a good way to support the channel. I might be able to do a giveaway or maybe get a new pack when it comes out with that in the future. I'm not really sure because you know how things are. But anyway, that's basically it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.
Even when my teardrops start to dry, even when the sun begins to shine again, taking all the advice there is and none of it has helped. Experience has made me realize that I won't build my life on empty words. Being so damn naive, it only hurts. I'm so tired of love songs like never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs. I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Looking back on how I used to be, I always thought that love was made for me. Oh well, I was just as blue-eyed as the sky could ever be.